Inform TV, Monday after the 4th of July, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just going to show you some of the activities going on. First and foremost, as you can see there in view, the sidewalks on the 3 block stretch now under construction are about all closed. So be patient with the downtown businesses. Make sure you still duck in through their back entrance. Most of them still have a back entrance that'll get you into their store. I know down by Henning's there in the back there, a lot of the business go through the Henning furniture store. And so this Monday we wanted to bring you up to date on that. And as you can see, they do have a run done. They had that done by noon today, putting concrete down. And as you see across the way there, they're going back to the north now. They're actually about at or past 5th where Brewer's Bakery is. And so we'll be heading down that direction and see if we can catch anybody to tell us if all the issues are addressed and how they're handling the re-rod and that type of thing. So just keeping you up to speed on the downtown Broadway project here in Alexandria. Alan Repke reporting.
Hi, my name is Lane Kalina, General Manager of Farmers Union Oil Company in Alexandria. We have a location also in Garfield, convenience store. We deal in bulk fuels, propane. We have 2 convenience stores, a full service shop, tire department. And whenever you're coming by our location on Broadway or Garfield, we invite you to stop in and check out all the things we have to offer. We are a cooperative and we do pay dividends to our customers, and it is a true locally owned co-op where we are self-sufficient. We're owned by our members, and all dividends, anything that's made here is paid back to our customers. So stop in and check us out and buy a tank of gas.
Remember to get your tanks filled at Phoenix and Alexandria.
You're watching Inform TV, Alexandria, Minnesota. We're also going to give you a little angle here from 6 before we go down and look at the paving machine and work. Just checking to see with my camera lens if there's any re-rod into any of that area. Looking through my camera lens like there isn't, so maybe they're going to drill the rest of the re-rod into the slabs as they do the process here and on Broadway in Alexandria, with just the center lane left. The weather holds this afternoon, which it should at this point in time. The turn lane, I suppose the official, then they would have, of course, the curb and gutter plus the parking lane on each side. So we'll just kind of keep you informed of what's going on in the Broadway project, and make sure you talk to your city council members and county commissioners that we get Inform TV into charter. Here's just my tripod again, so I'm just going to use my shoulder mount here, so bear in mind some of the activities that are going on. The other thing I can't get on charter, but it appears now we've got 2 TV stations in Alexandria, yet instead of having one that has full access to what's going on and all the citizens, we let a public utility get into the television business, I guess. Another town. We're just going to give you a little idea of Tim, the city engineer. It looks like we're back in business just like you told us last week. Give us an update, Tim, on what's going on here in Broadway today, this Monday.
The contractor right now is paving what would be the inside southbound lane. And he's about halfway done. We're at the intersection of 5th and Broadway. And so what he's done is, from where the paving machine is to the north end, is how far he has yet to go today. What he did this morning is we paved the inside northbound lane on the other side. We pulled all that to 6th Avenue, jumped over, now we're pulling this lane all the way through as well. So about 500 yards of concrete today.
Okay, I was on the 6th Avenue end there. I didn't see any re-rod, or did the state decide to drill the rest of the re-rod in to join lanes, or what's the status that way?
Yeah, the tie bars that go on the outside will all be drilled. That's what they did here. They drilled all of the ones that are today. Those were all drilled and epoxied in. So that's what they're going to do with the new ones as well.
Okay, and then the process now, will they start doing any of the parking lane side by hand, or what's the process with additional concrete?
What we're going to do now, we should have all the main line done if it doesn't rain. Excuse me. If it doesn't rain, we should have that done in the next 2 days. So tomorrow they're going to do the parking lanes on both sides, and then the only thing left then will be the center. The center lane, the part where paving right now has to set. And so what we do is we take and test beams. We'll break those beams early Wednesday morning, and assuming that's strong enough, and it should be, then they should be able to pave the middle lane on Wednesday. So then what that'll leave then is there'll be some curb and gutter and basically all the sidewalk. The sidewalk is starting tomorrow, and they're going to start working there, I think, from the north side, and they're going to work their way down with the sidewalk. Now the sidewalk is done in 3 different colors, and so each color has to be formed separately, and then poured, and then formed stripped before they can do the next color.
Okay, as far as the businesses are concerned there now, for this week, basically, people are going to have to go through their alley to get into the business, because as of today, it looks like all the sidewalks are closed for 3 blocks. Is that right?
Well, it's not quite right. This sidewalk right across the street by Hannon's is still open.
Okay.
And so if you want to go to the Downtown Diner or anything that Myron Larson Insurance, all of those that you see just the way your camera's looking right now,
yeah,
that sidewalk is still there and that's still open. What we did is the contractor went to each business individually and talked to them individually. And all of the other ones have a door that's either a side door or a back door.
Okay.
So we've just been working individually with the businesses so that they maintain access all the way through.
Any thought then, as far as by the weekend, do you think all the sidewalks will be in place? Is that kind of your goal, or?
By next weekend, a week from this weekend, all the sidewalks should be done.
Okay, at the end of this week then, you think, or won't it be done the week we're in? What is it today?
Today is the 7th.
7th?
Yeah, so probably around the 17th, 18th is when that should be done.
Okay, but will they be far enough along after this week I was getting that at least some of the businesses will have access through their front door again?
Oh sure, yeah, that'll start. The sidewalk just has to set for a short time. Really, it depends on where it is exactly. So from a few hours to half a day or so before the sidewalk will be hard enough to access. But again, it's done in kind of a staggered pattern, because instead of just like a standard sidewalk where it's all gray, it's a different color. So there'll be a piece that'll be done, but then they have to strip those forms and do the next piece. So we have to stagger our way through as there's 3 different colors with all those colors done there.
What you talked to, when we talked to you right before the 4th, you said Celine was going to lay out a new schedule as far as completion and stuff. Did you talk with Celine or the cement contractor? You can tell both of them. Inform TV would love to have them talk on camera if they have any issues or clarifications. We're more than welcome to have them. In fact, I left cards in the pickup doors of both of them. But kind of give us a thought process on what your update was with Celine this morning.
Well, we got a revised schedule from them. I think it was the very end of the day on Thursday, but we haven't had a chance to meet and talk yet. So what we'll be doing is probably today and tomorrow be going over that schedule, and that's the schedule that gets us to the 17th or 18th.
Okay, so at this point, before we were talking for the 11th, it kind of looks at this point you're shooting for the 17th or 18th.
Yeah, that's the best I know right now. Again, we'll be going over that schedule with him, and so little by little we're kind of putting those pieces together. But that's my best guess right now is probably, I think that's probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the following week. That looks like about when we're going to be done.
I'm a member of the Chamber of Commerce plus the Downtown Merchants Association. I believe they got a street dance scheduled for either the 17th or 18th. Have you told those folks to maybe back it up a week, or any thought that way?
Yeah, we've been talking to those guys. We just haven't made that final decision yet. It's possible that that could still happen on the 18th, but we'll need to make a decision here in the next couple of days. And the street dance can still happen. It just may have to happen on a different day. The most important thing is to keep the construction going and keep, we don't want to delay the construction contract for a street dance.
Sure.
It's an important thing, and I think we need to celebrate it. And the downtown merchants are very important, but if that has to be delayed a couple of days, that's fine. That's just how we'll do it.
Yeah, I just want to get that out because I had supper out at Interlochen with Jeff and his wife there from Arrowwood, and obviously this time of the year people are trying to make some longer term plans. I've talked to some other people that got friends that are going to come back to Alexandria for the street dance, so we probably need to give those people a warning if it's not going to be and bump to another week. But I fully understand the importance first is get the street done.
Right. Yep. That's right.
Anything else we need to be thinking about in this whole process? Have you talked today with any of the state people as far as their concerns or with the delay and the cutting and that type of thing?
No, haven't.
The state engineer herself hasn't been down here or anything of late, and but it looks like you are recovering well, just like you said. And how late did they go on Thursday night to get some of these rods drilled in? I didn't get a chance to down here, but
I think they were here till 9 or 10. I wasn't here, but that's what my guys were here, and that's what they told me.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. And with that, anything else from City Hall that they want to include that they've told you, Tim?
I don't think so. It should be a great week. We're going to get a lot done this week.
It looks that way for me. And once again, thanks for talking to Inform TV, Tim. Tim, have a great week.
Thanks, Alan.
Here we got Jerry bringing in dignitaries to the construction site today. And Jerry, any good words from Roadrunner Taxi this morning?
Just beat, get her done.
They'll get her done. It's kind of an impressive project, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Roadrunner Taxi. You're watching Inform TV, Alexandria, Minnesota. You're watching Inform TV, Alexandria, Minnesota. We'll just give you a little idea and a thought process as you got friends and family or yourself out the campgrounds at Carla State Park or something. Tell your friends that they need to, they can still get into the businesses, but they might have to use the back parking lots or the alley like you'll have to do here between 4th and 5th. So just a little heads up this Monday on ongoing construction part. The concrete is back in business, and hopefully we'll get this thing done by the 18th. That's kind of what Tim was talking, 17th, 18th, that type of thing. So we'll lose a week, but we'll still get the project done, and we look forward to the benefits of having a new Broadway in downtown Alexandria. JME trucks are kind of piling up here on the 3rd and 4th, or 3rd Avenue, or 4th Avenue, I guess, crossing. You can see there's 2 concrete trucks on standby as we're back in business as far as getting the concrete poured on Broadway here in Alexandria. And just remember, these alleys have suddenly become very important to get access to your favorite business, or you send friends or fellow people from the campground or your hotel or house guests that you need to remind them everything's open, but This is a week of some sidewalk work and some challenges to get into the various businesses. We'll give a little plug for the Ace Hardware here in town. You can see Tom and Linda's Consular Realty down there. The Depot Express Restaurant and Saloon right across from Big Ole. We've got another JME concrete truck on deck here at the intersection of Broadway and 4th. And we'll just slowly pan the camera from this angle to give you a little idea of what's happening this Monday in downtown Alexandria as the paving portion of this project continues on. As we turn around, we see we got another concrete truck from JME here in town, and so there's no shortages of equipment and people going on this Monday afternoon here in downtown Alexandria. As one truck rolls out, another one is on deck, and as you can see, they're slowed down just for a second, but as Tim told us, the re-rods will not be pushed in anymore. They're going to be drilled in. We've got Greg there from Smith Nolding, checking things out as there's a moment of time delay as the next concrete truck comes into view here, or maybe I'll have to turn the camera to do this, but obviously folks, she's full speed ahead this Monday in downtown Alexandria as another truck moves into position to keep that paver going and get this surface area taken care of in stage 1 of this Broadway project. Alan Repke reporting, Inform TV in downtown Alexandria. We'll just give you a little look from 3rd Avenue looking south on Broadway and kind of show you all the people and all the equipment that are in full force here in Alexandria as the paving project gets going again, and obviously kind of looks like some new laws and new instructions were laid down, and hopefully they'll complete it in a timely manner and first class workmanship as well. As you can see, there's a lot of people on this project now, a lot of equipment, so we should get things rolling. And I apologize for my shaky shoulder here for a second. My tripod is, one leg is slipping for some reason, so I had to pop it up in my shoulder. Just giving you a look at this busy project this Monday afternoon in downtown Alexandria. While Inform TV is doing construction coverage in downtown Alexandria, I thought we'd stop by and look at the new Goodwill store. That it seems to be that the block laying is getting about done. The shell, so to speak, should be about in place, and we'll have to contact the people at Orb there soon and see while the process is going there, what stage and what their timeline is for their construction, completion, and phases. It's not just the plain pavings that's going on. We're by the bookstore here and the corner of 5th across from Rohr's Bakery, and we've got a concrete truck here as well. As the guys are forming up the curb and gutter, I'm just going to kind of step aside here for a second and show you what these guys are up to at the Hennon and Rohr's Bakery corner. Obviously a position that a machine can't be used, but still doing a nice job and getting this project on Broadway moving it along. We're down here by the Downtown Diner and Kyle's Barber Shop. You can see they're one of the few spots that, as Tim told us, that have sidewalk now. So we just want you to make sure you and your guests or anybody coming downtown, you can see now on this end, they've got the gap that they'll be filling in with concrete hopefully up this week. On the parking lane side, you can see how the rebar have been drilled in and epoxied now, as we covered the other day. And they cut a foot off each side of these lanes as we go across. They're also not putting in the rebar there. They'll be drilling those in as well. To address the issues they had with the contractor and how they were applying these rebar to tie the lanes together. There's moving ahead as another truck comes into play. Now they're getting on top of the concrete that's had time to set up. Definitely making some very positive progress this week on the first leg of the Broadway project. Alan Repke reporting. You're watching Inform TV, Alexandria, Minnesota.